Hey guys, happy Monday. It's episode 227. Welcome back to the show. Hey guys, what's up? It's Jacqueline. Welcome back to the show. Happy Monday. I've been doing this, 27 Mondays in a row now? I just thought about that. I think, I'm on my 27th week of podcasting 7 days a week. Holy shit, there's your Motivation Monday. It rolls right off the tongue. I say it every Monday. Okay? I haven't quit. I haven't skipped a day. I'm relentless. I never give up. If I can do it, you can do it. Okay. New week, new you, new me, new podcast. Let's do it. Honestly, I've been enjoying not coming prepared for the last 50 for the last 150 episodes. I don't have notes today. We're going to hang out. I think this format is really fun for you because I can't tell you what I'm going to talk about. It's just going to happen. And it's like you're going to a show and you don't know anything about it before you watch it. So here we go. What does Jacqueline do on Monday? It's the evening. Okay, let me be honest. This is not a morning podcast. So why does that matter? I was going to go over my day, what I'm going to do, but I already did it. So let me recap what I did today. Okay. So I slept great. God, it's going to be boring now. Now it's going to get dry. Now I'm going to go over the planner and bore the fuck out of you. Do you guys want me to talk about my bucket list instead? I might talk about my bucket list instead. I mean, here's the thing. We can do segments. I'll get the daily routine shit out of the way, and then I'll fucking go to my bucket list. Okay. I wanted to say something inappropriate about my bucket list, but I will not say anything about it. Okay. So I woke up and I slept great. Dogecoin. I've been hearing about Dogecoin, and I'm not a participant. Well, I am now, but I participated. I bought some Dogecoin. I'm just a. You know what? Sometimes I'm like this, and I'm not proud of it. I bought $420 of Dogecoin. And it went up. It's 0.4 now. So I checked my Doge. It went up this morning. Rolled out of bed. I kind of checked my phone for a little bit. Rolled out of bed. Made myself an iced coffee. I'm still, I'm back on the iced Americano train. It's a new thing. I don't know why. Here's what it is. I feel like I gotta be honest with myself, and I gotta be honest with you guys right now. I really do. I've been ignoring my vital signs and my tiredness cues, and I haven't been checking in and really getting honest about my morning coffee and what it's doing to me, and I'm ready to do it. So let's do it. I feel like the reason why I'm back on the iced Americano train is because I used to do the almond milk and the, I'd put almond milk creamer in it, and I'd be like, oh, it has really low sugar, and I'd be I just make excuses about it. And I feel and then sometimes I'd add that bullshit sugar-free syrup to it and make it like a Starbucks drink because I got the Rolls Royce of espresso machines in my kitchen. I'm going to make myself a Starbucks drink every morning because I can, right? But what I got to be honest to myself and you guys about right now is that I feel that extra creamer and sugar in it jacks me the fuck up for literally just 30 minutes, and then I'm a zombie from 9 a.m. until noon, and at noon I don't want to eat lunch. I just want to take a nap. So now that I've been doing this, is literally the most who gives a fuck segment ever. But so anyways, I feel the iced Americano, I've been noticing, I've been drinking it for a couple weeks, is keeping me clear-minded. I'm not crashing. I think it's, you know what? A bitch is fasting. A bitch is intermittent fasting. There, I said it. I feel that's what's happening. That's what I'm choosing to do now. because of the way it makes me feel. I'm way more clear-minded and alert. I don't need a midday nap. There you go. Jesus Christ. So yeah, I made coffee, took Jimmy on a walk. I got fancy for my meeting today, and everyone's jaw dropped when they turned on their Zoom cameras, or when I turned on my Zoom camera. I was the last one there, and it was like, introducing Jacqueline Monroe. My fucking camera turns on, and everyone's jaws are on the floor, and I backed up a little too far. Okay, my tits were out, and I put on the blazer, but my tits were out a little too much, and I had to pull my. I was kind of embarrassed. Thank God Jimmy crawled on my lap and covered my tits a little bit, but I pulled myself in, and I was like, "Hi guys." They're like, "Oh my God, you look amazing," because like I actually did my hair and makeup today for once. Usually I'm like glasses, red lip, no eye makeup, moisturizer. That's it for meetings, and a bitch she was going to prom today. That's what it looked like. And I was they're like, "What are you doing today?" They're like, or whatever. And I'm like, "Oh, you know, I was like, this is what I actually look like. Like, this is what you know what? They're like, "What are you," sorry, let me just finish that. They're like, "What are you, do you have anything going on today other than work?" And I'm like, "Oh, you know, the usual emails, DMs, Clubhouse, blah, blah." Like, I'm just saying, like, the regular shit I do is what I have planned, what I plan to do today. Okay, awkward. I trailed off there and I felt awkward. That's what awkward people do. And whatever. Okay, but here's the thing. I was saying, like, oh, this is what I really look like, right? I made that joke. I was like, this is me. Hey, no, this is me. I actually look like this, because here's the thing. Pre-COVID, pre-2020 lockdown, work from home, remote work, just messy buns, yoga pants, athleisure every day, sweatpants, just like comfy lifestyle. Once all that happened, okay, pre-that, excuse me, every morning my hair was done, my makeup was done, my outfits were on point. I had, I marched into work somewhere and I was put together, and that's like how people knew me. I was always done up. I always had my shit like, and now it's like, whoa, I'm so low maintenance compared to that. Or I don't even know if it's low maintenance, because I feel like the kind of effort I put in now is like skincare. Yeah, like my self-care routines are like 10x what they used to be, I feel like. Where I go natural. I'm like, I don't even know how to explain it. But yeah, I was like, no, this is how people in the real world know me. Like, this is how I look when I'm in front of people all the time. But you guys know me as like Jacqueline with the no makeup and the chill outfits on the Zoom meeting. And you know what? I just felt like it today. So yeah, I walked Jimmy, got all dressed up for my meeting, took the meeting, worked. I don't know. I got an embarrassing, what was I just talking about earlier? Do I want to say this too? Yeah, is this now about like my food consumption and just like my shameful feeling? Okay, here's something that I'm really into making right now, but it's low-key like probably terrible. Should I just say low-key? It's low-key like so bad for me. Well, it's something I've been in a habit making lately, and I feel like I'm telling myself it's okay, but it's probably fucking not. And just to, well, let's put it into MyFitnessPal. I just re-downloaded that. I have PTSD from MyFitnessPal. I was curious. So before this episode, I was actually curious about what I'm consuming here. So let me tell you the recipe and let's enter it in. So I downloaded MyFitnessPal just to see what this is doing to my body. Here we go. Oh, fuck. So this is when I have a sweet tooth and I'm like, I don't want the carbs and the sugar and the bullshit, right? I've been making this as like a dinner alternative. Sometimes I'm like, I don't want chicken and broccoli, bitch. I want something sweet, Like I sometimes get in this mood and whatever. So I've been making this kind of like as a snack / mini dinner thing. And basically what it is, oh fuck, we're gonna have to enter it in. Oh my God. Hey, trigger warning. If you got food issues, zoom ahead. I'm going to be talking about calories and macronutrients, but literally, like, when you eat something, I'm now in this habit. You guys don't even know what it is yet. This is a tease. This is like, you guys are at the show. Like I said in the beginning, you guys are at the show and you don't know what's happening next. There is not There's no, what's it called? What's that pamphlet you get in the beginning of the performance? There's no, god damn it. It has all the like scenes in it and shit. What's that called? Pamphlet at plays. What's it called? Program. You guys don't have a program. Yeah, they're called programs. Okay. Anyways, so what was I saying? Oh, yeah, you know, like, do you ever like start, like, I'm in a habit of having this snack. It's been like a couple weeks of this, and I'm like, okay, I'm still like, I don't feel bad after I eat it. I feel like I think it's worse than it is, and that's why I got my FitnessPal re-downloaded. I was like, I want to really see what this is doing to me. Like, I just want to see it, because it tastes like it should be like adding a tire around my waist. It's so fucking good. Like, every morning I wake up and I'm like, oh, the abs are looking the same. They look just as good or better. And I'm eating this every day. And here we go. Because it's kind of fucking embarrassing and kind of like who creates this? Who decides that this is something? And it's like the method and the way I do it and the waiting time. There's a waiting time for this fucking meal. Okay? Like, it's not just a make it and eat it situation. DM me your weird DM me your weird snack. What do you combine? What do you make that you're just kind of like, if someone saw this, they would think I'm a serial killer, or like they'd stop being friends with me. So here's mine. Okay. We got, starting off, I'm reaching up in the cupboard, grabbing a coffee cup. Okay. Just, I don't need a large vessel for this meal. I need something cylindrical and tight. Okay. So I'm reaching up, I'm grabbing the coffee cup, I'm grabbing the spoon. Okay. Then I'm grabbing, here we go, first ingredient, Quest Protein Salted Caramel Protein Powder. We're grabbing that. 2 weeks ago, I said it gave me stomach issues. 2 weeks later, I'm used to it. I'm fine. Okay. TMI. But I did mention I was so uncomfortable on like 2 weeks ago. I recorded a podcast after I had it, and I was like, I can't have this kind of protein powder. I have to have like vegan shit. But whatever. Okay. I think it's the method that's making it okay. And I'm digesting it easy. TMI. So I'm grabbing that 1 scoop. All right. Should we enter it in MyFitnessPal? So we're already at, what is that? 26 grams of protein. I don't give a fuck about calories that much, but if you're curious, it says 120. So, okay. 26 grams of protein, 100. So that's my scoop of protein. First thing in the coffee cup. Boom. Okay. Then we're reaching into my baking drawer. We're grabbing the cacao powder. Okay. So I don't understand myself. I don't understand how I came up with this, but I just thought, like, I want something chocolatey, sweet, that's not going to put a goddamn tire around my waist, because it's hot girl summer and I give a fuck about my midsection, and God forbid this. So I'm like, we're grabbing that. So I'm like, I just want something good, right? So I grab the cacao powder. Okay. So then I add 2 like teaspoons ish. Yeah, I think I add like, is it tablespoon or teaspoon? Yeah, I add like 2 teaspoons of cacao powder. Okay, let's do that now. Cacao powder, teaspoon. Shit. Boom. 30 calories, 5 carbs, 2 grams of protein. Hey, shit, that's got, the chocolate has protein. Cool. Okay. Once again, trigger warning. It's what people like, whenever I go onto TikTok and it's like someone sharing they're sharing a recipe, or like what they eat in a day. They're like, trigger warning. Keep scrolling if you don't like hearing what people eat. Okay, so then I add, so it's protein powder, cacao powder. Boom. Okay, then I'm adding water to that. So that's just like a pure, there's nothing in that. I don't need to log that in here. So I add like, I'm making the texture of frosting. So I'm adding water until it's frosting consistency. Okay, protein powder, water, cacao powder, frosting consistency. I'm not trying to make a protein shake. Do you copy? Are you following? Okay. Next up, we're setting that. I'm just like keeping the spoon in it, throwing it in the freezer immediately in the freezer. Okay. Step 2, I went to Costco and I debated getting this. This was last week, and I think I told you the story. I debated it because I was like, it's not that good, but it's kind of nice to have around, and I kind of want it. Okay, it's PB Fit powdered protein powder. Powdered protein. Powdered. What the fuck is it? Peanut butter. Yeah, so then I'm taking out the PB Fit powdered. This is a fucking tongue twister. Taking that out. Okay, and I'm getting a second vessel. Okay, could be any old little mixing dish, mixing bowl, cup. It doesn't need to be big. Okay, because we're only putting 2 tablespoons. That's what it's. Well, maybe I do more than that. Honestly, I feel like I jack it up. How many tablespoons? Like 4 tablespoons. Yeah, let me add that. So I do like 4 tablespoons of PB Fit, and then this is where it gets fucked up. Then I'm like, okay, monk fruit sweetener. I saw someone someone I followed was wearing in fact, he's like a CrossFit type of dude, I think. Yeah. Ryan Fisher, I believe. Yeah, he was wearing a glucose monitor. Yeah, he was wearing a glucose monitor on his arm one time, and I was watching his story every day, and he was talking about, like, after he'd eat something, he'd tell us if his insulin or if anything spiked after having something like he ate, because it was interesting to see like what foods made his sugar or insulin or whatever the fuck glucose jack up and what didn't. He's like, yeah, I just had a protein shake with monk fruit in it, and I thought it would spike up, and nothing changed. So monk fruit doesn't have an effect. Well, on him, this is sounding, by the way, I am going into so much fucking detail about this meal. What am I calling it? Snack that I'm embarrassed by. I'm insane. Like, this is Monday night with Jacqueline. Here you go. So anyways, if it worked for him, I was like, fuck it, it works for me. I grabbed that monk fruit sweetener packet. I grab a packet of monk fruit sweetener. I dump that over the PB Fit protein powdered peanut butter bullshit. And then I'm taking my Nut Pods creamer. Okay, I want something a little more. I don't want the water. You add water to the powder, but you know what? I was like, I just want a little something, something. So I add the creamer for my coffee. A little bit of that to make it. What's the consistency here? It's also frosting consistency. Okay, I'm mixing, and that's basically what peanut butter is, right? So I'm mixing it with the monk fruit sweetener. Monk. How are you doing today? Holy shit, I haven't even acknowledged that you're listening. I hope you're doing well. Holy shit, new week. I'm rooting for you. Go you. Okay, I hope, let me just, take a moment here to thank you for listening today and for being here. Amen. So, frosting consistency, I'm stirring that bitch up in the little dish, and then here's what I'm doing. I'm taking the other one out of the freezer with the spoon still in it. And then I'm dumping the fucking peanut butter shit on top, okay? Scraping the fuck out of it. I don't let a single piece of... Like, I'm psychotic. Like, I get that spatula for baking, and I, like, rim the dish until all of the peanut butter is out. I didn't just work that hard to not get it all out. So I add that to the cup. I get my fucking Maldon sea salt. My Maldon sea salt. And I sprinkle some of that shit over the peanut butter in the cup. Now, you got layers here. You got protein. I'm going to look back at this episode, and this is going to be a memorable story. And then, you know what? This could be a trend. You guys can all make this and then send me a picture. Like, you know how, like, this is what's fucked up about the internet. It's not even fucked up. It's fucking awesome. Like, influencers and celebrities and people on the internet that have a big following they have their thing. Like, thing. They all have something. And people just, like, copy it, or they, like, make it, or they buy it, or they do it, or whatever their thing is. They, like, and then it's like you create a little community. I could create a community over this. It could be called Fucked Up Snacks. Here you go. So, goddamn, I got layers here. I got the protein shit on the bottom. I got the peanut butter, and then I got the salt. And then it doesn't stop there, but wait, there's more. You're probably wondering, where's the fucking texture, Jacqueline? I thought you were going to be a wife someday, and you're I thought you wanted to be a wife someday. Where's the fucking texture? You stupid bitch. You don't know how to bake. You don't know how to cook. You don't know what you're doing. I don't want some slimy ass frosting with no texture. Jesus Christ. I hear you. I hear you. So I go back to that drawer where the baking ingredients live, and I bust out the cacao nibs, okay? You might be thinking, what the fuck's a cacao nib? Well, you've never gone on a goddamn diet where you can't have sugar. All right, there you go. Look it up. Trader Joe's has a great 100% cacao dark chocolate bar that's great for baking. It's great for snacking on. Check it out. The cacao nib is just the cacao nib, okay? There's nothing in it. All right. I'm sprinkling about I'm not even logging this shit. I got to do a teaspoon of that. I got like 4 tablespoons of PB Fit. A little creamer. Let's do a tablespoon of that. Holy shit. Guess how many calories? Why do I care? I honestly don't really give a fuck about that too much, but it's 480. Jesus Christ. That's a slice of pizza at Costco in the food court. I don't give a fuck. Actually, that's probably more. It makes me full. It makes me happy because I'm like, I wanted something sweet and now I have it. It gets my protein in. I mean, this bitch has like, how many grams of protein? Like 40? That's kind of a lot for me, right? Aren't girls not supposed to have, I don't fucking know. I should hit up my sister. She knows all about this. Yeah, there you go. So that's why I'm podcasting today, to tell that story and to end the episode. I mean, literally, what else should I talk about now? So that's, oh wait, I didn't even finish. I sprinkled the cacao nibs on top, and guess what? Doesn't stop there. That bitch goes back in the freezer, minimum 30 minutes to set. Okay, I like it to, I'm scooping fudge. Okay, that's the texture I'm looking for. So, you know, the longer it sits, the fudgier it gets. I sip it slow. Who the fuck describes snacks this way? Like, kill me, dude. It's a great, it's filling. You eat it slow. It's a nice dessert, okay? Because you know what? Sometimes a bitch wants cake and can't have it, and this is the next best option for me, and it's fucking great. So I don't know. All right, there you go. Make it yourself. DM me a picture. Let me know how you like it. You could probably do it with any protein powder. You could probably do it with actual peanut butter. You don't need, literally just like mix. Like, it's so basic, and I just went on a 20-minute tangent about it. But it's so fucking good! How many calories did I say? 480? That's not too bad. It's a meal. Ugh. I like to keep it raw. You know, I like to say stuff that I'm embarrassed about or kind of like ashamed of sometimes, just to like really air it out. really shake my ass in front of everyone and say, fuck it. And that's just I just did that. So DM me your weird snack combo. I mean, I've seen like there's trends on TikTok about that. Like, what weird thing? Like, people are putting their fucking hot Cheetos in almond milk in a bowl and eat it like cereal. People are fucked up. We're all fucked up. Yeah, so what's your fucked up snack? DM me, let me know. What else should we look up? What's happening in the world today? Are we gonna find out if Derek, is it Chauvin, is going to prison or not tomorrow? What's the trial doing? Let's look it up, because I don't know. I feel like there's big news today. The Tesla Model 3 crashed in Texas. It burned for like 4 hours. Tesla stock dropped. Dogecoin busted the fuck up today. Did I mention Doge in the beginning? That I invested $420? I think I did. I'm literally like, I black out. If you can't tell, when I record this, half the time I don't know what the fuck's coming out of my mouth, and then I end the episode, I'm like, what just happened? So I might be repeating myself, but yeah, Doge went up, Tesla went down. Because they had a crash somewhere in Texas. I think 2 like 60-year-old men died. Really sad. Oh yeah, here's a story. Off the top of my head, this is like what I heard through the grapevine. These 2 like 60-year-old men like had just told their wives how much they love autopilot on their Tesla or some shit. Then they ended up driving somewhere, and then one of the passengers got in the back seat and wasn't driving anymore, and it was on autopilot, and then they crashed, and then it burned anyways. Long story short, Tesla stock tanked because of it. Okay, and our rest in peace. Fuck. As we go on, we remember all the Tesla rides we went on together. And as our car crashed into the tree, we were dead. Just you and me. Hey, Jacqueline, do you have childhood trauma? Is that why you're like this? Thanks for asking. Absolutely. All right, Derek Chauvin, what the fuck's happening here? We got Derek Michael Chauvin. Derek Michael Chauvin is an American former police officer undergoing a trial on murder charges in the killing of George Floyd in Minneapolis, Minnesota on May 25th, 2020. Okay, what's the current update? We're going from snacks to the courtroom. All right. Detroit anticipating possible trouble after the Derek Chauvin George Floyd verdict. Yeah, aren't cities like boarding up and shit? Community activists and Detroit police are ready for the verdict in the Minneapolis trial for former police officer Derek Chauvin. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Detroit had more than 100 nights of protests in the streets, dozens of people arrested. Okay, what is this is not telling me about the trial, like what the situation is. Derek Chauvin verdict? I'm trying to look for dates here. What's today? Monday the 19th. So we're looking for 420. Oh my God, is he gonna get convicted on 420? I don't even know what the lingo is about this. I'm just literally trying to see. Derek Chauvin trial. Live CNN. When can I watch it? Has it been on CNN? Are you guys watching? Are you following it? Do you give a fuck? Do you care? Here we go. When was this last written? Today at 8:43 p.m. Eastern time. Great. The judge overseeing former Minneapolis police officer Derek Chauvin's trial in the death of George Floyd said Monday that Rep. Maxine Waters' comments could be grounds for appealing a verdict in the trial. I'll give you that, Congresswoman Waters. Oh, it's not the right way to say that. I'll give you that, Congress. Why does this not make sense in a sentence? I'll give you that Congresswoman Waters may have given you something on appeal that may result in this whole trial being overturned. Okay. Waters on Saturday night had called for protesters to stay on the street and get more confrontational if Chauvin is acquitted in Floyd's killing, blah, blah, blah. We're looking for a guilty verdict, and we're looking to see if all of the talk that took place and has been taking place after what we saw happen to George. Are you still there? Hello? I'm trailing off, I understand, but I'm not finding what I'm looking for here. So he's either going to be guilty or not, and there's going to be protests either way, probably. But I think it's tomorrow is when we'll find out. Cool. All right. Board up your houses if you live in a city. Oh, Jesus. Hide your kids. Hide your wife. What's with people... I'm not labeling here. I'm just saying people. I'm using general terms. What's with people not liking when something doesn't go their way and like burning buildings over it and breaking shit over it? What's with that? Like, why aren't people just like in their houses fucking pissed off as shit, swallowing the hard pills and taking it like a fucking man? Why is that? What's going on? Some shit in life sucks. Some shit in life is out of your hands, out of your control, and it is what it is. I feel like this whole, I have an opinion about these protests and these riots and these marches and all the shit that happened last summer, and it's a bunch of immature fucking idiots. Excuse me, but like literally, like, no justice, no peace. Just fucking I think it's stupid. That's what I think. Okay, I know. Challenge me in the DMs. They're always open, but yeah, I don't understand why people get like destructive. I mean, I no, it's not that I don't understand. I fucking understand when you're raging and you're mad and you're pissed and you're sick and tired of being sick and tired and you're sick and tired of shit never changing. And so, you know what? God damn it. I'm going out there with a tiki torch and a machete and a bulletproof vest. I'm going to look like a SWAT team. They all look like a SWAT team cop or whatever. They all look like they're on the SWAT team when they march. And it's kind of badass. I'm going to be an Antifa gang member for Halloween. I'm going to be a rider for Halloween. It's kind of like I'm going to do like a Lara Croft sexy Antifa rider outfit for Halloween this year. But yeah, you know what I mean? Like, why don't people just like take it? Just sit down, suck it the fuck up. A lot of people you could argue, a lot of people are sucking it up that they voted for Biden and they're not enjoying what they're seeing, but they're not talking about it, okay? They're just sitting on their hands, keeping their mouths shut. They're not outraged about it. They're not saying anything because they voted for him. They're not saying shit. So there's, people upset about that. You could argue people are also upset about Trump not being president anymore. And where are those protests? Where are those riots? Where are those crazy asses burning shit down? They're they're keeping their mouths shut. They're sitting down, okay? So there's a lot of examples out there when people don't get what they want. They're sitting in their home. Maybe they're drinking because of it. Maybe they're self-medicating. Maybe they're letting some steam off on their kids over it. But they're not ruining the infrastructure. They're not ruining the infrastructure of America, okay? What the fuck is that? Sit down and get inside. And stop breaking shit. Like, I swear to God, I don't get it. I mean, I get it. I just... You have to remember that not everyone was raised like you. That's the quote of the day. And I stand by that. Have some fucking decorum. That's what my parents would say. Like, if we were rambunctious in public, if we were in like Target, or if we were in church, or if we were in, and we were sitting out of place, or we were mouthing off or being loud, it's like we got a talking to. I was super disciplined. I had strict ass parents, and the one thing I learned is one thing they taught me that from a young age, and you know what? Call this white privilege. But one thing my parents taught me from a young age was to respect authority and to respect people in general. Just respect property, authority, people. You know what I mean? So, call it white privilege. Isn't that just like a basic... why is that not a simple thing? Why do people let their immaturity and their rat brains and their monkey mind override everything they learned when they grew up in school and from their parents? Because I feel like we all kind of got that talking to as kids. Like, hey, respect. Treat people with, kindness. Treat people like you want to be treated. Don't hurt people. Don't hit people. Don't bust into Walmart and raid it. Don't, So it's a little concerning that there's so many people out there that just like, well, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. We want change. And so no matter what I'm thinking, I'm going to just like, or no matter what I've been taught and what I know, no matter if I know better or not, I'm going to go out and fucking storm the streets and get just like, I don't care about rubber bullets. I don't care about tear gas. I care about my country and my people and change and equality. And it's like, you don't even fucking want equality at that point. It's not even about that anymore. I could go on. I shall not. I shall not. Do you guys hear Jimmy's chew toy in the background? He's chewing a llama. See, what was my point of saying that? Oh, because of the news about the Chauvin trial and then all these cities preparing for the protests and the shit. I like peaceful protesting. Like, I like that. You know, do your thing. But as soon as windows start getting broken and looting happens, I'm just like, what the fuck? Come on. Yeah. So, check the news tomorrow. We're all going to find out. What else is happening? Did I want to... Oh, remember in the beginning, I was like, do you guys want me to go down my bucket list? I have a list here of, like, bucket list ideas. I'm not even a bucket list person. I was just curious to see, like, what people put and, like, what I haven't thought about doing in a long time. Like, this might give me some inspiration. Let me just, like, look here. 101 things to do before you die. Where's the list? You have to scroll for like 30 minutes. Okay, that's too long of a website, or too long of a scroll. Here we go. New website. I don't know why I'm ending the episode on this. It's just got fucking, like, Derek Chauvin trial. Oh no, what did we go? We went snacks, Derek Chauvin trial. Holy shit. What's on my bucket list? Let's find out. Oh, here's one. Swim in each of the 4 major oceans. You know, what's with that? Like, sometimes when I get in a new ocean, I'm like, whoa, I'm in a new ocean. Like, when I was in the Gulf of Mexico, I was like, I'm in the Gulf of Mexico. I used to look at this in elementary school on a map, and now I'm in it, bitch. Like, it does something to your brain. You're like, I'm in it. I'm here. I'm touching the Atlantic Ocean. I'm touching the Gulf of Mexico. I'm touching the Pacific. Well, I've lived on the Pacific my whole life. You know, it's like, you're like, holy shit, it's different water. It's a Mediterranean Sea. I don't know. That's not a big goal. Like, what is the thing? Swim in one of the 4 major oceans. I'm good. I feel like I have. Mediterranean. Well, Gulf isn't. Atlantic, Pacific. Anyways. Go on a week-long cruise. I'm good. Experience the Northern Lights. That would be cool. I'm into that. Yeah. Let's do van life, Future Bay, if you're listening, and let's go to fucking Canada, and let's go watch the Northern Lights. Or do you have to go to Alaska? Shut the fuck up, you dumb bitch. I mean, that'd be fun. And then we could go diving at the Great Great Barrier Reef. Go down to Aussie land. Yeah, I've been kind of in my feels about that lately. I'm like, look, here's what I'm looking for in the next decade of my life. I'm looking for, and the reason I've been in my feels is because I've been missing traveling, obviously, because of everything. I've missed that. And then I'm realizing that, like, I'm realizing what I want in a partner, like, whatever, like, in the next I feel like the next for some reason, like, I don't know how things are going to go, but my next relationship it's going to be, I feel like it's going to be serious, and I feel like I'm going to be marrying the person. I don't know why. I just have that sense. I don't know why. Tomorrow I'll think something different. But for right now, let's just say that this person I date next is going to be my life partner at some point. I'm just, you know, why the fuck? Like, why am I dating? What's the purpose? What's the end goal? So that's like what my mind does when I'm so fucking loyal and I'm so fucking all in. I don't half-ass shit in relationships, and that's why I always get my heart broken. But you know what? Someday it's all going to work out. We're going to go hike the Himalayas. We're going to dive in the Great Barrier Reef. We're going to fucking, what was the other thing on here? Watch the Northern Lights. We're not going to go on a cruise for a week. So yeah, I feel like here's what I've been thinking about. In the next decade of my life, like, I really want to, and the root cause of all of this is like, look, I want to fucking experience this planet and this life to the fullest, bitch. I want to, like, know more of the world. I want to see more sights. I want to do more new things, right? And I can't think of a better way of getting those things done than with some goddamn male arm candy by my side. And I'm talking about, like, yeah, a future boyfriend situation. So, like, look, I really want to lock it down and fucking see the world with someone and travel and, like, do fun shit together and then fall in love and fucking do all that and then settle down. I want to. Like, I want a travel buddy. I think that's what I'm looking for. I mean, I've seen a lot of the world, or at least like a few trips a year. Okay, we can both work, we can both be busy doing our own thing, but like, it'd be fun to go on some destination trips a few times a year and just like get it out. I don't know, just get it, into some cool places too. Like, we don't need to, let's go to fucking Iraq. Let's go to fucking Baghdad and wear a bulletproof vest and walk around. Is it safe to do that? Is there an Airbnb system in fucking Baghdad? What's Baghdad doing right now? Baghdad sounds. I'm not trying to be. God damn it! Is this gonna come across racist? I'm just thinking of when I grew up in the war over there. Okay, shit was not good. Baghdad news. Oh Jesus! The first thing is rocket strike Iraqi military base hosting U.S. contractors. Jesus. It's just war, destruction. Car bomb kills 4 in Baghdad's Sadr city. 1 dead, several injured. Baghdad bombing. CNN 3 weeks ago. I've watched Baghdad descend into chaos, but it's the city where I feel the most at home. God damn it. How do we evacuate those people? How do we just sprinkle some holy water over the land? Just something to peacefullize it. I just created a word. Yeah, but let's go to fucking Baghdad. Let's just go to not weird. Jesus, Baghdad's a great place. It's a beautiful city. Sorry, I can't be negative like that anymore. Yeah, let's just go to some untraditional destinations across the world together and raise some kids, you know? Get some chickens. That's what I'm looking for. So, you know, as always, if you liked what you just heard, my DMs are always open. If that's something you'd be interested in, let me know. I always assume, like, you know what? Who the fuck knows? Maybe my soulmate's listening to this. That's so dramatic of me to say, or just like a little bit too much of me to say that. But whatever. I'm in a lot of Clubhouse rooms lately about manifestation, and they're like, speak it into existence. If you say it, if you think it, it will happen. So here we go. If you want me, let me know. All these quotes, all these Pinterest quotes. Okay, so what did we do today? I think I don't need to recap it again. Jimmy needs to shit. He just jumped up on my desk. My white chair is turning brown because your little paws are getting all over it every day. Yeah. And you have beautiful skin. He's got beautiful skin. His beautiful eyes because he has good genetics. He has perfect genetics. I got breeder shamed on my walk with him. I don't even know if it's breeder shamed. It's happened twice now where people are like, what breeder is he from? Like, anyways, I don't know why I said that. But I feel like people are weird about that. They're really into like their breeders down here. I'm like, Jesus, I didn't know it was like that. Let's find out if they're siblings or cousins. Ow, you're drawing blood. Okay, get down, bud. Where's your water bottle? Go play with your water. He has this. I throw him. Here, let me just give him this one. It's his new favorite toy. It's lit. He'll just crackle on that for 2 hours. Happy Monday. Hit that subscribe button. I'm here 7 days a week. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and head over to patreon.com/TJMS if you want to subscribe to my subscription service. If you want access to my exclusive content, if you want a shout out every Friday, if you want a phone call from me, there's a lot of perks over on patreon.com/TJMS. Go check it out. All right. Love you lots. I hope you're happy. I hope you're fulfilled. And I hope you like yourself, okay? Cheers. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye.